Hey guys, today I thought we could do a fun little experiment. All of my zinnias have been in full bloom for a while now, and I've been making fresh bouquets for my house every day, and I've just been having so much fun with that. So that got me thinking, I wonder what the best method is to keep these flowers looking fresh the longest. So I thought it would be a fun little experiment to try all of the talked about and suggested methods, and we'll document it and see which one actually works the best. Okay, so as you can see, my zinnias are not completely uniform. So we will keep that in mind as we're doing this little experiment here, but let's see here. So our first one is going to be the aspirin. You saw me kind of stir that up. We're going to stir some more. And we'll go with this guy right here. Okay, this is the aspirin one. Okay, set him over here. So the next one is going to be copper pennies. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Copper pennies right here. So I'm just going to do 4 copper pennies in here. I don't know how many you really need. Okay. For the copper pennies, we'll use this one. Okay. The next one is going to be the actual flower food like you get from the florist. So this is what I have here. I'm not really sure how much you typically use, but since we're only doing 1 flower in this vase, I'm just going to do like, I don't know, like 1/4 of the packet. That may be more like 1/3 of the packet. Okay, let me stir that up. Okay. Oopsie. Oh, that's really tall. I'll have to cut that one down in a little bit. Some of these are little teeny tiny ones, so I'm trying to not use those yet unless we just have to. Okay, so I only have 4 of this type of vase, so forgive me for not having the exact same container, but I wanted to do a few more than what I had vases for, but I did read that Sprite or Mountain Dew is good, I guess because of the sugar and the acidity. So we're going to try that. And then another one is sugar and vinegar. So we're going to try that. So let me go get the Sprite. Whoop. Filled that up pretty good. Okay. Okay, so that's the Sprite. Sprite. We'll do this one right here in the Sprite. Okay. Okay, so for this sugar vinegar one, I read that you should do, for a small jar like this, 1 tablespoon of sugar, which I've got my tablespoon right here. Okay, there we go. 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay. And a half tablespoon of white vinegar, or distilled white vinegar right here. It's what I use for pickling and everything. Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay, so our half tablespoon right there. Okay, so bring that closer. Sorry, I have it on cinematic mode for a reason, so that everything is blurred out in the background, and we'll clear that up in just a second. Okay, so for the sugar vinegar one, let's see here. I guess this one, although it's not nearly as full as the others. Okay, and then for our final one, okay, for the final one, we're gonna do refrigerating it overnight. I read that that can actually help. You can have it on display during the day, and then when you go to bed at night, you stick it in the fridge. So I think this is the biggest one out of all of them. We're gonna trim up the stems here in a second though, so at least they'll be the same height. And I know some of these are fuller, and we'll look at these a little bit closer. Give me just a second. Okay, so these two are about the same height. Sorry for my messy counters, guys. This is we're right in the middle of like preserving season and stuff, so I've got everything out on the counters right now. Okay, so these two are about the same height. So I'm going to use this one as my measurement. Okay. Oh. Copper penny, flour food. Okay, this longer one is the aspirin one. Woo. Okay. So we got flour food, aspirin. Okay, copper pennies again. Okay. Okay, let's line these guys up. Okay, so I'm becoming even more aware that this is not the greatest test, just because like this one I can tell it's a little more spent, but hopefully we can kind of tell at least like if they're drooping or anything like that. So we'll kind of keep that in mind. So this is day one. This one is the flour food. Day one of the aspirin. Day one of copper pennies. Day one of sugar vinegar. This one is the Sprite. And this one's the one that's going to go in the fridge overnight. Okay, let me get them at another angle. Okay, guys, which one do you think is going to work the best? Also, let me know if you have any tips or other tricks that you've seen that you wonder how they would do, and we may try this again another time once we figure out which one's the best one of these methods. Let me know in the comments, and if you aren't subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe so that you can follow along with us over the next few days as we figure out which of these methods works the best. And then let me tell you, first of all, if any family members are watching this right now, I need you to mute this video because we're about to talk about some Christmas gifts, and I want to tell everybody watching. But if you are family members, mute it right now, please. But don't stop watching the video. And to make up for you not watching this part, send the video to someone else so that we still get the watch time, right? But for everybody else, here we go. Here's what I'm going to want to show you guys. Our next video, this is something we're working on tonight to finish up, okay? Our next video, I'm going to title it something about Christmas gift, but what it is we are going to show you how we have been making wine with our blackberries this year. The batch that we're working on right now that we're going to finish up tonight in the video, we started in June. Yeah, at the beginning of June, the very beginning of June. So you can see my little mini bottles right here. That is what we're going to be the bottles that we're going to use to get this bottle tonight. And we've got several other things we're going to do along with it. So make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss that video. And okay, I'll put on here now for family to come back on if you would like. So anyway, if you are anything like me, we have a huge family. I have a huge family. Art has a huge family. And when you put those together, we have a massive family, really. So Christmas gets very stressful. It always has been stressful for me because, you know, most of my adult life I was a single mom with 4 kids, and that is stressful at Christmas time, trying to figure out how to take care of everybody. So we are going to start a series on some really great gift ideas that you can make and save yourself a lot of money. But also, I feel like these are more heartfelt and created with love, but it should save you a lot of money to be able to make these bulk gift items. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. And I hope you will remember today to go the second mile for someone in your life and with your resources. See you next time.